Well, I really find it disconcerting when Christians fight over worldly things. On a serious note, I really find it not funny when Christians who are supposed to propagate the gospel begin to fight over things that can be settled amicably. I know most of you have heard the gist about Mercy Chinwo and her manager Ezekiel Onyedikachukwu, aka Eezee. So it was reported that Mercy Chinwo dragged her manager to court, and a warrant for his arrest has been issued over financial misconduct to the tune of $345,000. Hold on, let me convert it to naira. Where's my calculator? So $345,000 times 1,700 naira. That is 586,500,000. And in response to this, this is what he posted on his IG page. $625,000, if converted, is over a billion naira. This is how much you have received from Eezee Concept till date, where you would prefer to insulate that part so as to keep deceiving people and reaping sentiments on how you signed a bad contract or had been treated bad. Same deal, you desperately pursued me for years and had to get third parties to impress on Eezee Concepts to sign you. Despite offering a 50-50 gross earnings ratio. Wow. You are still trying to weaponize law enforcement and religious organizations, all in a bid to take over a catalog you did not spend 1 naira on. You've received over $625,000 till date. Still, this situation persists. While claiming and singing it's all for Jesus, your actions paint a different picture. You started as my backup singer in the studio and on stage. Unlike some music talent producers and label executives, it is not something I stumbled into by marriage or association. It's disheartening to see lies being spread and efforts to weaponize law enforcement and religious affiliations against me. I invested my blood, sweat, and hard-earned money into you. I housed you for months before securing 2-bedroom apartments for you and your band leader. You breached our contract by failing to deliver a third album and withholding funds meant for the label from content and events. When this happened, I didn't attack you. Instead, I reached out, proposing a reconciliation meeting and even suggesting an independent audit for transparency. Last year, I was illegally detained by EFCC for 9 days, far from Lagos, where our business took place. Under duress, $274,000 was extorted. That is over 465 million naira. Yet, I still didn't resort to dragging you publicly. As a law-abiding citizen, I choose to follow the legal processes outlined in the contract you signed with Eezee Concepts. If your hands are clean, why avoid the multi-door resolution process in our agreement? Why manipulate institutions to bully me? You denied the contract when it speaks of your obligations and our benefits, but quote it when it benefits you, discrediting same document that you have hugely benefited from. Kindly post your bank statements and songs recorded 3 years before you were signed and 3 years after you got signed. Yada, 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 yada. And then you went on to say, I founded the label that built your platform, put food on your table, gave you opportunities, yada, 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 yada. I continue to act lawfully, trusting the legal system and God to find my peace and reputation. As Proverbs 17:13 says, whoever repays good with evil, evil will never depart from their house. I appreciate the outpouring of prayers. Yeah. You can find that on his IG page. Why are Christians washing their dirty laundry in public? Now, this story, I've read comments and I'm seeing some people blaming Eezee, some people blaming Mercy. Like, how can they give you a 50-50 contract? Who does that? What record label does that? And it's attitude like this that makes record labels not want to sign people, because by the time they blow, they want to, grow wings, they want to leave you, they want to claim, they want to cry wolf, like you're cheating them. Now, just a few days ago, Apostle Anslem Madubuko of Revival Assembly Church said some things that was really quite shocking, that changed the whole narrative of the story. The apostle said that this problem has been lingering since 2022, and he invited them, Mercy, Eezee, Blessed, Mercy's husband, some other people, even Choma Jesus was in attendance, and the meeting went well. She accused him of defrauding her, and he said he was going to get, they agreed to get an independent auditor to go through the account of Eezee Concept. But when it was time for that to happen, Eezee rained insults and abuses on the apostle. And since that day, they were unable to reach him. He has not been answering anyone. So this is his side of the story. And a few months ago, Judikay, another gospel singer under his record label, also accused him of fraud. So what is happening with Eezee Concept? What's happening with the record label? The apostle claimed that Eezee has stopped picking his calls, he has stopped responding to his messages, and he has also stopped paying Mercy Chinwo her royalties. Now, who could be lying? Mercy Chinwo, who he claimed had some other deals that she did not remit her own part, or Eezee, who feels he has invested so much in Mercy Chinwo and thinks he deserves to reap or over reap from that investment, or we are giving half truths. Half truth is also a lie. Well, the answer to this is to follow the numbers. The manager should submit his accounts to an auditor to audit the organization. With that, we would know where the lies are coming from. It's really disheartening, really disheartening for believers to come to this stage. I listened to one podcast where one of his producers, Mr. Roy, said he was paid for Mercy Chinwo's first album 140,000 naira for the album. And he resigned later on. And before he was paid that money, he was made to sign sign a paper that till date he does not know what he signed. I trying to constrain myself from saying anything about that. You cannot, because of 140,000 naira, you sign something you do not know. You don't know what you are signing. Well, as Christians, I think we shouldn't take advantage of people. And also, if you're entering into a business, you should get a lawyer, get someone that knows the intricacies of that business, so you do not enter one chance. So these are some of the rumors about him. The guy claimed that he worked so hard and that was all he got. Sad story. This is a smear on the gospel. I believe that both parties can come to an agreement. Well, there's nothing wrong taking the case to court. I don't think the scripture is against that. Every party should ask themselves is, what would Jesus do? I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Mercy Chinwo versus a manager, versus Judikay, versus the apostle, versus every other person in the mix. What do you think about this? As Christians and as a non-Christian, share your thoughts. I would love to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.